Hey everybody, Mobile Rager here, back after, it's probably been a while. Let's end it here. Arabian Nights, I guess this. Yep, what about that? Okay, so, yeah, I've been gone for a while, but to be fair, to me, game's been a little boring. So I'm in, in the midst of another takeover, which is already our third this year. And they're gonna do one again for Halloween. But, we've gotten a takeover every Halloween, I think, since they came up with the format. So yeah, 3 for 3. It's a reasonable prediction. So, but we're here to talk about today. Thing that I'm actually interested in. Apparently, they don't feel like doing balance changes this season. Don't know why, but okay. Like a very solid budget or what? It's not like the lack of teams that really need it. Nobody's coming. Screwed them over a couple months ago. I mean, it's still yet to fix. Okay, so Counting James with wheels reatomizes the toon store. Hey, Looney Renos have been exploring ways to make the game rewarding. We've got some exciting updates headed your way that'll make it easier than ever to access a wider selection of tunes. Take a look at what's changing. Okay, wheels. Okay, wheels. I'm putting a new spin on the daily wheel, which will have more OGs. Cool, but it was already exclusively OG tunes. Uh, Better drop rates. I guess that means look at the epics more often. Unsure. Additionally, because Granny and Elmer Fudd were recently promoted to legendary status, they'll no longer be available on the daily view. Why? I mean, I guess it wouldn't okay, it doesn't matter for let's say for Elmer like that. I feel like that being right of a legendary is good. It's like it does benefit to those the teams are accessible, but one of them is about it's 10 for Elmer's. And that's not true. I mean, House parties, but I'll concede this, but you might as well just keep running around. Like just live with it. Okay. Also streamlining things by removing the mega wheel altogether and giving the premium wheel a much needed premium upgrade. Okay, alright. I actually see where they're coming from. Why have just 2 premium wheels hanging out? I know what they'll do about the endurance wheel. Probably forgot it existed, which is understandable. I know I would. Well, then again, I'm not the developers. I don't even know what to do with this. Yeah, whatever. The premium wheel, much needed premium upgrade. I want those rewards to be worth spinning for. 6 better drop rates, a multi-spin option, a rotating lineup of tunes, which refresh every time the new arena season starts. Okay, so that's good. I guess so. Yeah, that makes it seem pretty worth it, in all honesty. Because at least the present arena season, to go back to this one. Oops, I don't click on that first. Yeah, if you look at this, it's basically just all new stuff. These are all new. These are new team. That's news. Probably plenty of people have some of this stuff built, but generally, long time. Oh, there's a 3K. I listen to the old people. Well, actually, this aren't old. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Alright. So, you know, I'm pro this shit because the premium wheels suck. But like, even when you would have a reason to spin those wheels, and you haven't for many, many years, the mega wheel is pretty worth, or the premium wheel is pretty worthless, and the mega wheel is the only thing worth spinning. I guess they didn't really like explain like in which way the premium wheel is changing. I guess they mentioned the new tunes, like since one of the feature prayers in the arena season lineups. So assuming that it's just the lineup of tunes that are featured in these arena seasons, that's at least how I'm reading the sentence was. Rotating lineup tunes will refresh every time the arena season starts. Says to me, I give you will this will be a wheel of the tunes in the new in each arena season. Guess we'll be testing and premium wheel updates. Some of you might see this before others. We don't see anything yet. Don't worry, they should show up eventually. Okay. And they actually preface that in games, so just don't randomly wake up with something new. Testing premium wheel updates, so you might see this with me. Alright. Reatomizers. It's happening. The Reatomizers are finally getting a revamp. To keep things fresh and fun and worth your time, we'll be removing the regular, mega, and nuclear Reatomizers, replacing them with 4 new and improved ones. Okay. Use names, I guess. Like, I guess it doesn't matter. Wait, hold on. Unless, unless my guess is correct. Okay, I'm gonna feel out a guess here. 4 different reactors. Are they going to be by rarity? That's what I'm guessing. Each new reatomizer will permanently feature up to 80 tunes. We'll be adding 6 to 8 new ones during each arena season to keep the lineup evolving. Okay, up to 80 is a little unspecific, though. If my theory of the main rarity base is fine, because I'm pretty sure we don't even have 80 common or rare tunes, which is ironic, because, you know. Be testing this out first. If you don't see it as expected, and depending on how the test goes, it may or may not roll out to everyone. Okay. I I can't say I'm huge on announcing hypothetical changes. Like, I don't know what's going on with that. I mean, Reatomizers are worthless currency anyways. I feel like, like, I guess if it wouldn't allow that, they'd be putting it back to the lab. But I don't know, that seems weird. Like, I'm not sure where you're coming from on that lie. Let's say you're testing man. I don't like you go into all this detail specifics. And then it's like, this might not actually happen. Lol. Like what? Okay, I'll also be phasing out the regional reatomizers. Completely because the same thing as the tuning loon reatomizers, rather than having two similar systems that overlap, we're simplifying things by keeping just one. Sure, fair enough, I guess. I mean, tuning loons ain't gonna take years. The 10 tuning loon reatomizers will stay as they cover every region, but we'll be renaming them to regional reatomizers to avoid any confusion going forward. So So that's just getting rid of the. Okay, I'm like, okay. Seems like a poor way of writing this. It's all okay. We're getting rid of the original reatomizers, but because there's another set of reatomizers that are like extremely similar. We're also naming those to the thing we just removed. So really, you're just making a new kind of regional, like tuning loons are the thing they're going technically. I'm assuming that's not like literally the case because like the contents of the tuning loons, Reatomizers are more up to date, probably. I mean, I don't know how it looks at Reatomizers anymore. So then it's the more modern one because it's the more modern thing in the game. That's a little. This section is a little weird. I think I generally consider it a pro. It's like, who cares about Reatomizers? But sure, whatever. Okay. Following up on our older blog, the Toon Store update will now be limiting. What? Okay, hold on. I'll be limiting the number of toon exchanges in the Brawl, Arena, Alliance, and R&D stores to 12 each. That's 48 in total. Why? For what purpose? That's okay. Hold on. Yeah, no. You'll see all the 12 tunes in each of these stores. So you need to refresh the list of the exchanges you want. Okay. I'm putting everything about this updated thing. What was your guys' problem with like why do you adamantly refuse to have more than like 10 things in the store? What is your beef with scrolling? Like the whole point. The whole point. was to have more options, things don't nest. I'm assuming the new exchanges you just added are the ones being kept. Now that means all the old ones aren't there. So I guess we all blah, 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 who would be tired? You've been here for 15 years. Do you want people to join your game or not? Why make changes exclusively designed for veteran players? I'm a veteran player saying this. That's a dumb idea. Playing this game was the year it came out. Okay, do I have need for Foghorn the Invincible pieces? No, no, not at all. But somebody would. Somebody people play this game, Foghorn the Invincible. I mean, got a terrible tune didn't like until last year. Like it doesn't make sense. Then when you or pink vials, whatever the yeah, it's pink. Pink vials people have hundreds of thousands. Why would you intentionally be limiting the amount of things they can spend? Do you want these currencies to be worth things or not? The way I see it, you just added with new store exchanges and the promise of rotating the roster, just added incentive for people to actually play these game modes and to get stuff. But if you're slashing the amount of options by like 60%, then you could go right back to never playing Arena ever again because you still have 40,000 Arena coins and you're never going to deplete them all with only 12 tunes. It's not going to happen. I'll go and look. I'll look at the roster. I don't think they listen. I mean, there's weird double overlap stuff. No, I'm tracking. And keep in mind, just exclusively new things that they put in to the store rotation. The entirety of prehistoric. So there's prehistoric, that's 3. Vintage, which is 4. Upper Rampage, so that's 8. Prison Break is 12, so that's already 1 store filled. And the 3 epics Fairy Tale, like the 2 from Robot, the Optaz, uh, a lot. I guess it's the addition of Penelope's. Like 3 more Lunars. Like, I could go halfway down the list and you'd already be finished. I've got this whole list. But, they added a lot of things. And I was already questioning why they got like 5. So this roster would be cut like most of the exchanges. It's just like a Clash Royale policy of whoa. Can't make the update too good. Hold on. Like maybe that's it. I don't know. They don't seem to be want to innovating on the content in this game, so it's like all right. Well, every good update is a maximum ceiling threshold of good. It's all ready to make it positive. It's been all complaining the past 3 months. It's for me, anyways. I mean, okay, I played earlier in this video. Why the hell are we getting another takeover? You know what? I'm reading this too. Okay. Akiki Island. This is just a theme of tunes. So Scrappy Daffy, what does this have to do with? 'Cause, Look at this. Battle Pass. Only five? I guess it has to be five. It's not kind of beat Puma much. Like, why would you? It's not to eight. No, it's not doing it this way. Get the way. I would do the takeover in February because the lunar. You gotta get the lunar to get somewhere. So the tails are already a stretch, but what on God's green earth is this? I'm doing a second completely. This is just a series of four tunes thing, but also here's a wild card at the end. Like I don't understand who this. Yeah, I'm the mobile rager. That's all, folks. Not even going to talk about the player council or whatever they're doing. It's a whole other video in itself.